Well, good morning, everybody. So out here on my property, my main property, we had a great spring summer. I mean, everything was growing great. Now we're getting into fall, and we didn't get our end of year rains. We didn't get the September rains, so we're kind of starting to dry out over here. Anyway, I activated my waffled swell, and we'll just take a walk through it. So basically I put water into Lake Timmy here to overflow it, to push the water out, and we're just going to walk through here and take a look at it. Because I planted pecan trees. They didn't do too well at all. I think one leafed out, another one barely leafed out, and the other two never leafed out at all. I had a feeling, I know the couple of days before I picked the trees up in West Texas, we had a 17-degree night, and I think they may have gotten hurt because they were already waiting for me to be picked up, and they were bare rooted. Anyway, let's take a walk here. So for new people watching, I mean, I basically designed some waffle squares that when the pond overflows, it fills up the waffle little dam, it overflows the next and goes on down the line. That gives, as you can see here, soaking water that's going to spread out. It should spread out to the pecan tree. And I chose this over drip because I don't know, I just had bad experience. I mean, maybe once a year if I have to mow or want to mow, kind of keep some stickers and stuff down, I end up cutting all the drip lines, so it hasn't worked out very successfully for me. We're just going to take a walk. Like this first one, you can see it leaching out. I don't know if you can see it, so it is definitely getting to that tree. And one good thing about these dead trees, and I'll show you on the next one, they are coming back out from the roots, so I'll have a good strong base to graft another tree onto it. Anyway, a lot of you guys had suggested I fill these waffles with wood chips, and here's an example where I filled it, and you can still see the water pooking out. And there again, over this little dam here, you can see it making its way around, which is giving good water to this pecan tree. And you can see here they are sending new trees up from the roots, so I'll be grafting. Have yet to successfully graft, but I try every year. Anyway, the next one full of mulch also, but you can see the water. And I basically put all the wood chips I had on hand, and you know, the first one we didn't make it that far. Anyway, you can see some splooging out over here, which I think is fine. And then here's the only one that actually leafed out. I mean, it's kind of a shame, but like I said, we'll regroup. So this last one, I mean, you can see some standing water in here, so we're good. What I'm unsure, well, I was unsure whether this last one had it, but I can see water here, so it's definitely going in. There's standing water there. Maybe we'll dig down just a hair, see what's underneath. Not, well, I'm feeling moisture maybe 6 inches down. Actually, we got dirt, and the dirt is wet, seems to be wet, or at least very moist. Anyway, so I think it did its job. Whoa. What's up, girls? Yeah, we're not gonna feed you yet. Anyway, so we definitely got full saturation down to the last tree, which is the one that leafed out. I mean, past that, it would overflow here, and I can't remember, but I'm sure it probably makes its way down this way. But like I said, if I do a final pond, it's going to be down over here in this low ground here, and we can capture the flow from my other pond system, the overflow, divert it this way. Anyway, just a little update. I guess let me show you this Bermuda grass. As you can see, the cows are on this pasture, and the Bermuda, with just it's taken over my property, and I don't think there's anything I can do with it. I mean, I overseed it, stuff like that, but you can see the brown bits is from the cows or the horses pulling pieces up. But I mean, you can see I've got it. I mean, it is the best it's ever been. You know, I'd love to say I'm a permaculture expert and I created this, but you know, in all reality, we just had the perfect year. What are you doing? Yeah, they think they're getting food. Oh, we'll go to Lake Timmy, the downhill side of Lake Timmy. The last I checked my shallow well pump, it still had water in it, but it wasn't as high as a rainy season. But where there's Bermuda, it's thick. I still got some bare patches and stuff, but like I said, I can't think of a year. I mean, I think I've been here since 2011. This is 2025. I can't think of any time where I've had this thickness. In fact, you guys comment about all the voids when I'm looking at the ground, how there's a lot of voids. You know, you see grass, but that's probably something to do with the native grasses. You know, they one of the problems with monoculture is they take over every square inch, and they don't allow anything else to penetrate it. But I don't know what I can do about it. Bermuda's here. We also have another one, trying to think of the name, King Ranch Blue Stem. It's another grass that was imported for the King Ranch to feed cows, and it just totally, it's taken over our highways, side of the roads. Right now, if you see, if you're in Texas and you see seed heads that are kind of purplish tint on the side of the road, that's the King Ranch Blue Stem. Round bells for the cows usually last a week, and this has been out for 2 weeks and they've barely touched it. Kind of gives an indication of the great spring and summer we had this year in Central Texas. Anyway, I just want to give you a quick update. Hope everybody's doing well, and we'll see you on the next one.